Ozians, I'm the Louisiana Quadling, and welcome to my channel. Last month, I was asked to be a part of the Wizard of Oz Days Festival in Chesterton, Indiana. And if you haven't seen that video of my coverage of the weekend's events, I've provided a link in the description. And while I was there, I visited the Wizard of Oz vendors' booths and picked up some loot. So, this is the first festival haul of the entire channel. Now, if you've never been to a Wizard of Oz festival or convention, I can tell you that Wizard of Oz vendors are an absolutely fabulous resource to get new items for your Wizard of Oz collection. And with a lot of the vendors that were at this festival, it was the first time I'd met a lot of them, and they were extremely nice to me and really great with prices. They were definitely not price gougers, and they worked with you, and that actually kind of shocked me a little bit. And if you didn't have an item that they had on hand, some of them were even willing to ask, well, what are you looking for? And I was just kind of like, I just kind of took a step back and was like, I don't know. I always freeze up when I get put on the spot. But they were just so nice because, you know, if they didn't have something, they were like, oh, you know, I'm always coming across Wizard of Oz stuff, I'm always buying collections, and, you know, if I come across something that you're looking for, I can set it aside. I'm telling you people, Wizard of Oz vendors, if you have not used them as a resource for your collection, what are you doing? Use them as a resource for your collection. They're really great people, and just overall really great experience. So, let's get to the stuff. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is actually what I'm wearing. This is one of the 3 shirts that were offered during the weekend, and all 3 of the designs were designed by Joe Shipaw. I liked this one the best, but I did get one of the other ones. I also got this one, and I'm just gonna tell you the truth, I am not someone that wears black shirts that often, because here in Louisiana, it is extremely hot, and I'm just not interested in melting whenever I go outside. But I did really like this shirt design, so I picked this one up as well. I did not pick up the third one, and this is nothing against Joe Shipaw. Nothing against him. But I'm just not interested in having Miss Gulch, the original Oz Karen, on a shirt. Excuse me. Yeah, I need to speak to the manager of this farm about Dorothy. Yeah, I'm just not interested in that kind of energy because, you know, I mean, it's Miss Gulch. Like, Gulchy can stay over there in Karen land. The next thing that I picked up at the same booth were these little buttons that were also designed by Joe Shipaw. And in my Wizard of Oz collection, I have a little mini collection of buttons from various Wizard of Oz productions and also Wizard of Oz events that I've gone to. And these, of course, made a great addition to that collection, since this is the first Wizard of Oz festival that I've been to in quite a while. And I also got the button keychain, which I thought was pretty cool. To have another little novelty thing to go with it. And the last piece of actual advertising for the festival was this lollipop that had the same Joe Shipaw design on it. And if you didn't know, it is a requirement in the Land of Oz that when you go to the Land of Oz, you leave with a lollipop. Quit looking at me like I just made that up. I didn't. I mean, you saw Dorothy. She got a lollipop. That is totally a thing. The next item that I got is the first item I've ever gotten from the Wizard of Oz on Ice. I've seen this hat for years, and I always thought it was really cool, and it was really neat to see it in person for the first time. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna bite the bullet and buy the darn thing. So I've got my first little piece from The Wizard of Oz on ice. The next little piece that I got was this little Toto in a basket. And with this Toto, there were a couple different dolls that had this Toto in basket from the 50th anniversary, around that time. When I was a kid, I had this Toto in basket, and of course the latch was broken because we played with it, as children should. And I have my little Dorothy that I'm customizing, and you know, I was like, Dorothy needs Toto. And when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, perfect. So, picked it up. And another thing that I got was this cool stamp that has a really interesting OZ design on it. When I saw it, I was instantaneously like, I'm sold. Just take my money. So, really cool. I'll definitely be using this for either scrapbooks or maybe stationery. Next two little pieces came out around the same time as Toto, and there are these two cake toppers from 1988. And I've got the main cast cake toppers, you know, Dorothy, Scarecrow, Tim and Lion, Wicked Witch Glinda, but I did not have any of the Munchkins, and I was like, hey, there's the Munchkins! So I got these two to add to my cake toppers. At the Emma Ridley brunch, and Emma Ridley played Ozma in Return to Oz, for those of you who don't know, they had at some of the placements at the tables the Return to Oz Topps cards still sealed in their packages, and I left there with almost all 4 designs from those original Topps cards still in the packaging. So that's pretty cool to add to my Return to Oz collection. The next item is this Disney pen. This is one of those things, if you are not a Disney pen person, don't become a Disney pen person, because you're going to want to buy all of the pens, and it's a rabbit hole you don't want to go down. I saw this one, and I did not get the 2 Wizard of Oz pens that they have come out with. There is this one, and then there is one that features the Wicked Witch from the Great Movie Ride. R.I.P. And when I saw this one, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm picking it up. No questions asked, that is mine. The next Oz item is a Wizard of Oz card game that was released a couple years ago, Home from Oz. And I gotta tell you, I played this game at the festival. This was Saturday night at the hotel. If you have seen Tori Calamito's video, it was I was literally right there with her. There was Ryan J., the creator of the game, Joseph, and Emma Ridley playing Home from Oz. Yeah, that was definitely something to witness. Now, Tori left the game. She was really tired from the day, so, you know, she's a working mom, okay? Like, moms need a break, okay? So Tori left, and I took her place, and we played the first round. And I've got to tell you, this game was a lot of fun. And if you are a big card game player, this is definitely a game to pick up. Highly recommended. Pick it up. And while I was there, I did pick up one book. I picked up a reproduction of the Wizard of Oz Waddle book that featured the waddles in the back still sealed on this little paper sleeve that goes on the inside. And I didn't have the waddle book, so I thought that was pretty cool to pick up the reproduction of it, to add that to the collection. So, pretty cool. We're getting near the end, people. And this next item I have, okay, I have been looking for this for years. The reason why I hadn't bought one was because I just wasn't sure what my size was gonna be with these. And I was really happy that I got to see this in person and I got to try it on to see how it would fit. So I was able to snag one of these 50th anniversary windbreakers. And oh my gosh, this embroidery on the back, oh my gosh, it just, it's a fabulous coat, and this one is in like perfect condition. I was just like, oh my gosh. When I saw it sitting there, I was just like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I've been wanting this coat forever. I'm so glad I got one. It fits me, looks great. And the last item that I got at the festival was a Tanner doll. And this is the original release of the 16-inch Wicked Witch of the West. I did not have this variant in my collection, and whenever I get around to making the Tanner doll review on the Wicked Witch, I will definitely guide you through how you can recognize that this one is an original release versus a later release. So, really excited about her. And that concludes my haul from the Wizard of Oz Days Festival. And I just want to say a really big thank you to all of the people involved with the festival. I know there are just numerous people that were involved in the organization of the weekend. And to all those people who don't get named off, you know, I have no idea all of the people that were involved. I just want to say thank you. It was a fabulous weekend. I was very, very pleasantly welcomed by all the people, and just want to say thank you. And did you go to the Wizard of Oz Days Festival? If you did you pick up some stuff? Comment down below on what your favorite part of the festival was. And if you liked that video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe. New videos are posted every 2 weeks on the 15th and last day of each month. And if that doesn't satisfy your appetite for Oz, follow the link in the description to ozclub.org and join the International Wizard of Oz Club. Until next time, bye y'all.